online, please access pay.arcourt.gov. To inquire about a traffic or misdemeanor criminal matter, press 1. To inquire about a civil law. District Court.
Yeah, I need the email address for the clerk.
The email address for us here is going to be at District Court at Van Buren City.
Okay, and now is that the email for the clerk? Because I'm recording this call, and when I come into court, I'm more than happy to put this in as evidence for violation of civil rights. Now, I asked for the clerk's email address, sir.
Yes, that'll go to the clerks here up at the front.
What is her or his email address specifically?
Which clerk are you asking for?
Oh, let me see. Corrupt Judge Charlie Baker, his clerk.
Okay, I can't give out his email address.
I don't need his email address. I asked for his clerk, and by law, I have every right to it. And since you don't have your website up and running to where I can, pro se, do my litigation the way I need to, that email address is most vibrant to my case for Rule 38 of Arkansas, which is a demand for jury trial. So how many times are we going to go through me asking you directly for a public information?
Yes, it is. District Court at VanBurenCity.org.
So you're not going to, what's the clerk's name? Or are you going to hide that too?
I mean, which clerk? I can give you my name.
You're the clerk that serves under Charlie Baker?
Yes.
Then your name, sir.
This is Alex.
That's your full name? That's how my tax-paid paycheck comes to you, Alex?
Would you like to talk to my supervisor?
Yes, actually I would.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Thank you. Appreciate that fact.
Yeah. All right. She's going to be with you in just a moment, okay?
Thank you. Supervisor's name?
Yeah. My supervisor's name is Juanita.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You're in division. To pay a ticket online, please access pay.arcourt.gov. To inquire about a traffic or misdemeanor criminal matter, press 1. To inquire about a civil law. District Court.
Yeah, I need the email address for the clerk.
County District Court, Van Buren Division. To pay a ticket online, please access pay.
Sorry, folks. This call took altogether approximately 15 minutes, and they kept putting me on hold with their little copyright music.
We're now at 12 minutes and 43 seconds.
There you go.
District Court.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Oh, okay, I do apologize for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And what was your name?
Corey Schilt, pro se attorney, officially. Yeah, I'm going to be giggling too. Bet on that. Silence speaks volumes. Go back and research the Arkansas Constitution. Your qualified immunity's gone. I'll quote that for you in the courtroom. And this is the behavior that you get from the courts, folks. This right here explicitly, you have the audacity and the arrogance to think that your public servant position entitles you to a sovereign, which officially you are as a public servant also. If you're American born or you're naturalized, you're a sovereign. But when you become a public servant, you give up certain rights that no private citizen gives up. Constitutional amendments, First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Sixth Amendment, Seventh Amendment, Eighth Amendment, Ninth Amendment, 10th Amendment, 14th Amendment, and the 16th. You'll love my motions.
Let me go ahead and put you in.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Court, this is Susan. How can I help you?
Hello, Susan. I was told I was being transferred to a supervisor, Juanita. Are you a supervisor?
Okay. I am not, but I will get you transferred to her. Give me just 1 second, okay?
Thank you. Look how long it takes to get an answer.
Juanita, how may I help you?
How you doing, Juanita? Y'all gave me an email address for some type of court, arkansascourts.gov. Now, I went into that, and I can't pull up any information. And considering I'm the layman man, I'm not a professional such as those in the judicial system. That means as a citizen, and when I'm being falsely accused, falsely arrested, falsely imprisoned, that's where my civil rights lawsuit comes into. And any of those who partake in also abide by those, unqualified immunity aspects will be called out. So with that, I specifically asked the email address for my pro se motion as a court-appointed attorney to be answered. So when I need to know specifically who to send my motion to, and I get a general overall aspect and it doesn't infer of a direct basis, do you understand what I'm saying? Everything is disseminated for the government to have transparency and accountability explicitly. But when I come in and government officials who work in a public servant office, including a courthouse, who violate many constitutional First Amendment rights just to begin with, and do not give the information asked by a citizen, and you violate Arkansas State Statute 2519-105, paragraph A, 1A, which is any citizen can get any records publicly on spot. So my question is, the email address for the clerk of the judge who is on my case, because it's not Charlie Baker. So if Charlie Baker is recused, that means he's not the judge on record. Am I correct in my assumption?
Well, you are correct.
Learning the law is awesome.
Supreme Court Justice assigns a special judge when we need one, because if our judge has to recuse or somebody asks him to recuse, I have requested a special judge. I have not had one assigned yet, so I can't give you information I do not have.
Okay, so my motion for Rule 38, demand for trial by jury, when I fill that out and email it to the email address that Alex gave me, that's not going to be an issue. Otherwise, you're circumventing my constitutional rights, and you're also violating judicial law.
Okay. Well, I can't give you. I have no idea what you are talking about. How about that?
I have a criminal. Okay, I'm going to explain it to you, Suzanne.
Can I speak just for a minute, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Let me speak.
Go ahead.
This is the Crawford County District Court. The district courts do not have jury trial.
It doesn't matter if you have a jury trial. I, as a citizen of Arkansas, have a right to demand it, which means it goes past your magistrate. So if you go ahead and you keep trying to circumvent what the actual law is, then I will bring you up on civil rights charges. And because you don't give your last name, I'll get that in my civil rights lawsuit, Suzanne.
Okay, sir. Have a good day.
The email address specifically.
And the so-called rocket scientist of a clerk, Juanita, sorry I kept saying her name, Suzanne, excuse me, goes and hangs up on me. So folks, the next video after this is another audio, and you're really gonna love this one. God bless. Enjoy. Next one coming, Arkansas Supreme Court. Bet.